Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Konig self-tensioning snow tire chains XG12 here on our 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Now this can be a nice little way, guys, of giving you a little bit of chain to get you through that snow and ice you might be dealing with. Now you are just going to be looking at your standard D-links here, so they're not going to be the most aggressive out there, and now they're not going to be terrible at all by any means. These chains are going to do a great job of puncturing through that snow and ice. You can see though, not going to be the thickest chains out there, not even be close to your twisted link or those V-bars. So if you're looking for something where you're having a lot of snow and ice, these guys might be just a little too light duty for yourself. But if you're just finding yourself just needing to get through those passes, needing yourself to be compliant with your state's requirements, or just need a little bit of help of getting traction through that light to medium snow and ice, this can be a great little pickup. One thing I really like about it, you're gonna see in the installation later, very, very easy to actually get this guy on. You actually can stay entirely in the front by just throwing things underneath, which makes this a great little pickup if you just find yourself not really needing them all the time, but you start feeling yourself slide down the road, quickly pulling over, throwing these guys on in no time, or unluckily, maybe you're in the ditch somewhere, you can go ahead and throw these guys on, get yourself right out of it in no time. Now these are going to be made of a manganese nickel alloy as well, so you know they're going to be holding up quite well. Now it's always going to go ahead and be great to get all that salt off of there, of course, when they're not in use, just to extend that lifetime of it. And you are seeing too here that you are having a diamond style link on here. This is going to go ahead and allow you to have good coverage across the entirety of your wheel. What that's going to allow you to do, you're not going to lose any bit of your turning radius. Now if you're comparing this to ladder style, that ladder style is going to give you great start and stop as you have those ridges that you have to go through. But as you guys can see, that diamond style covers our wheel, so we're not going to be losing that turning radius because we're going to have that constant contact on our wheel. Well, it doesn't take too much time to get this installed. One little caveat you'll probably notice is here on our rear wheel. That is because we have a rear wheel drive here in our Jeep today. Make sure you are checking your vehicle's owner's manual guide to make sure yours is the same as ours. But let's go ahead and hop to our installation. Well guys, to go ahead and get this installed, what we want to do is lay out our chain just like you guys can see it. What we're looking for here, any kind of binds or kinks in our chains or any wraparounds, a lot of times these guys kind of get looped through here. So all you really got to do is kind of walk them out and get them in a nice position here. Now do take note that we do have our smooth side facing us, as we're going to be slinging this around our wheel and then pulling it over across. So we want that smooth side on our tire, as we don't want these hard points of contact pinching or poking through our tire, giving us a flat, or just causing damage. So now that we are looking good though, we can go ahead and group them over. You can see where that natural spread is happening. We can go ahead and just kind of follow that guy across, throwing him under and getting him in position here. Now I kind of like to try to pull that chain out the front, and then I can just take my two ends and start making our first connection here. So we just simply slot it right in there. So now that we made that back connection there, guys, by bringing that across, we can simply go ahead and bring our front connection here. Make sure that's set, and then we can start fitting our chain appropriately here on our tire. We're gonna make sure that those diamond middles are sitting right there, even on that tire, and going across. Go ahead and get our lever system here. Simply just opening up that gate allows you to get that set through. Then we can start tightening this down and getting it tight to our vehicle. I think we can get maybe one more. There we go. Seems pretty nice and tight on there. Of course, let's watch it. Make sure that that's sitting right in the middle of our tire all the way across. Now that we are looking good though, we can take our bungee cable on the other side with that hook, bring it in. We're gonna be nice and secure there. Now, one great thing with these guys, they are self-tensioning, so as we drive even, this is gonna pull itself nice and tight. Therefore, we are gonna stay secure across the entirety of our wheel. Well, as you guys saw, it takes no time at all to get these guys installed. I'm a big fan of the Konig here. It just becomes really easy to loop that guy through, make that connection on the front, and start getting ourselves set in no time. Now, of course, try these a couple times at home. Therefore, you're not gonna be on the side of the road watching this video, hopefully. But hopefully, this gives you an idea of how to set these guys up, no matter where you are. Of course, that self-tensioner makes it great. We don't have to pick ourselves up any rubber tensioners. It's gonna go ahead and, as we drive, just get tighter to our wheel, making sure we have a nice, secure fit. It's also going to come with this little handy dandy carrying case. Now, I actually am a really big fan of this case. A lot of the chains you're going to see come with some kind of carrying receptacle. However, they usually break down because they're made of canvas or plastic, or I'm sorry, light plastic, just kind of like a sheet that just holds your chain. This guy going to hold up well for the years to come. It's also going to have just a little bit of mat and gloves in it. Now, those gloves are just plastic, guys. If you're really looking for something to protect your hands, I highly recommend taking a look at some of the other gloves we have at etrailer.com. They are going to give you something to keep that wetness off, which is always going to be helpful, but I am just a really big fan of the case itself. Really easy to take these chains off, get them stored in here, have them always ready in our vehicle without taking up too much room. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for our look at the Konig self-tensioning snow tire chains here on our 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm Bobby. Thank you for watching.